China is a very large country. Its land area is truly enormous. This great size means many things. It means diverse geographical features. High mountains exist in some parts. Vast deserts are found in others. Long rivers flow across the land. These features shape China's climates. This creates a rich natural tapestry. Understanding this diversity is key. The sheer scale of China is impressive. It stretches across many degrees of latitude. It also spans many degrees of longitude. This vastness directly influences its weather. Different regions experience very different conditions. Join us on this journey of discovery. Southern China enjoys a tropical climate. This includes Hainan Island. Parts of Guangdong and Yunnan provinces are tropical. This region is known for its warmth. Temperatures stay high all year round. Humidity levels are also very high. There is no real winter season here. Rainfall is abundant, especially in summer. This creates lush green landscapes. It is a truly tropical environment. Life in China's tropical zone is unique. The warm weather supports special crops. Farmers grow tropical fruits like mangoes. Rubber trees and coffee also thrive here. Tourism is a major industry too. Beautiful beaches attract many visitors. Northern China experiences a temperate climate. This includes the North China Plain. The Yellow River flows through this area. This zone has 4 very clear seasons. Summers are hot and often rainy. The summer monsoon brings moisture here. Winters are cold and notably dry. Temperatures can drop well below freezing. Spring can be windy and sometimes dusty. Autumn is often cool and sunny. Life in the temperate north adapts to these changes. This region is China's historical heartland. Farmers here grow wheat and corn. Soybeans and cotton are also important crops. Major cities like Beijing are located here. People experience significant daylight variations. China's towering mountain ranges play a crucial role. The Himalayas are in the southwest. The Tian Shan and Kunlun mountains are in the west. These mountains act as massive barriers. They block moist air from the Indian Ocean. This creates dry conditions in the northwest. This is known as a rain shadow effect. Mountains also influence wind patterns. They can protect areas from cold northern winds, or channel them into other regions. Vast deserts also define China's climate. The Gobi Desert stretches across the north. The Taklamakan Desert is in the northwest. These deserts contribute to arid climates. Rainfall is very scarce in these areas. Temperatures can be extreme. Section 5. Daylight's rhythms, seasonal variations in light. Daylight hours change throughout the year. This is a natural, global phenomenon. It is caused by the Earth's tilt on its axis. As Earth orbits the Sun, seasons change. Summer days are longer than winter days. This means more hours of sunlight in summer. Winter days are shorter with less sunlight. This variation affects all parts of China. However, the extent of change varies. It depends on the latitude. In northern China, daylight variations are significant. Consider a city like Harbin in the northeast. During summer, days are very long. The sun might rise very early. It might set very late in the evening. Section 6. The monsoon sweep, a seasonal lifeline and challenge. The East Asian monsoon is a major climatic feature, shaping the lives and landscapes of the region. It is a complex system that brings both blessings and challenges to the people living under its influence. It strongly influences weather in China, dictating the rhythm of life for millions. The monsoon's arrival is eagerly anticipated, as it brings much-needed rain to parched lands. A monsoon is a seasonal change in wind direction, a phenomenon that has been occurring for millennia. This shift in winds is driven by the differential heating of land and sea. This change brings different weather patterns, from torrential rains to dry spells, each playing a crucial role in the ecological and agricultural cycles of the region. China experiences both summer and winter monsoons, each with its own distinct characteristics. The summer monsoon is typically wet and warm, while the winter monsoon is cold and dry. These monsoons define its seasons, creating a dynamic and ever-changing environment. The lush greenery of summer gives way to the stark beauty of winter, each season bringing its own set of challenges and opportunities. They are crucial for the country's environment, replenishing water sources and sustaining diverse ecosystems. The monsoon rains nurture the rice paddies, forests, and rivers, supporting a rich tapestry of life. And for its agricultural output, which is heavily dependent on the timely arrival of the monsoon. Farmers rely on the rains to grow their crops, and any deviation from the expected pattern can have significant consequences. The monsoon's behavior is watched closely by meteorologists. who use advanced technology to predict its onset and track its progress. Accurate forecasts are essential for planning and preparedness. It has a powerful impact, capable of bringing both life-giving rain and destructive floods. The monsoon's dual nature makes it a force to be respected and understood. The summer monsoon typically arrives in April or May, marking the beginning of the rainy season. Its arrival is often heralded by dramatic changes in the weather, as clouds gather and the first drops of rain fall. It starts in the south and moves northward, bringing rain to different regions in a staggered fashion. This progression ensures that the entire country receives the benefits of the monsoon. It brings warm, moist air from the oceans, which is essential for the formation of rain. This air mass travels over vast distances, picking up moisture from the Pacific and Indian Oceans. This air comes from the Pacific and Indian Oceans, two of the largest bodies of water on the planet. Their influence on the monsoon is profound as they provide the moisture needed for rain. As this moist air moves inland, it rises, encountering the mountainous terrain of China. This orographic lift causes the air to cool and condense, forming clouds. It cools and forms clouds, then rain. This process is repeated throughout the monsoon season, bringing much-needed water to the land and sustaining life in all its forms. Section 7. Climate's imprint on daily life, agriculture, and routines. Climate profoundly dictates agricultural practices in China. The vast and diverse landscape of China means that different regions experience vastly different weather patterns, which in turn shape the agricultural routines and the types of crops that can be grown. Different crops thrive in different climatic zones. From the lush, humid south to the arid, cooler north, each area has its own unique agricultural profile. In the warm, wet south, rice is dominant. The abundant rainfall and warm temperatures create ideal conditions for rice cultivation. Farmers can often grow 2 or 3 rice crops a year. This multiple cropping system maximizes the use of the fertile land and ensures a steady supply of this staple food. Tropical fruits also flourish in the far south. The warm climate supports the growth of fruits like bananas, mangoes, and lychees, which are not only consumed locally but also exported. Moving north to temperate regions, crops change. Here, the climate is more moderate, allowing for a different set of crops to be cultivated. Wheat, corn, and millet are common here. These grains are well suited to the cooler temperatures and less frequent rainfall. These crops are better suited to cooler, drier conditions. They are hardy and can withstand the challenges posed by the climate. The vast grasslands of the west support herding. The open spaces and natural pastures are ideal for raising livestock. Yaks and sheep are raised by pastoral communities. These animals are well adapted to the high altitudes and harsh conditions of the region. Agricultural cycles are closely tied to seasons. Farmers must carefully plan their activities to align with the changing weather patterns. Planting and harvesting times depend on local climate. The timing of these activities is crucial for ensuring a successful yield. In monsoon regions, farmers wait for the rains. The arrival of the monsoon is a critical time for planting, as the rains provide the necessary water for crops to grow. The arrival of the summer monsoon signals planting time. Farmers prepare their fields and sow their seeds, taking advantage of the abundant water supply. Irrigation is essential in many areas. In regions where rainfall is insufficient, irrigation systems are used to provide the necessary water for crops, especially in drier northern regions. Here, irrigation is a lifeline for agriculture, ensuring that crops receive enough water to grow and thrive. Section 8. Festivals and Seasons. Cultural adaptations to climate. Many traditional Chinese festivals are intricately linked to the changing seasons, reflecting the deep connection between culture and nature. These seasons, defined by the climate, play a crucial role in shaping the cultural practices and celebrations in China. The Spring Festival, or Chinese New Year, is one of the most significant celebrations. It marks the end of winter's cold and the beginning of a new season. This festival symbolizes the transition from the harshness of winter to the warmth and renewal of spring. As the flowers begin to bloom and the landscape transforms, it welcomes the arrival of spring with open arms. This period is seen as a time for renewal, hope, and new beginnings. Traditional rituals and celebrations are performed to honor this transition. Families gather to celebrate this important transition, coming together to share meals, stories, and joy. The roots of these celebrations can be traced back to ancient agricultural cycles, where the end of winter signaled the start of a new planting season. Farmers eagerly look forward to spring planting, a time of hard work but also of great anticipation for the harvest to come. The Spring Festival reflects this anticipation and the hope for a bountiful harvest. Another major celebration is the Mid-Autumn Festival, which is deeply rooted in the agricultural calendar. This festival usually falls in September or October, coinciding with the autumn harvest. The timing of the Mid-Autumn Festival aligns perfectly with the period of harvesting crops, making it a time to celebrate abundance and prosperity. It is a time to give thanks for the abundance of the harvest and to enjoy the fruits of the year's labor. Families gather to admire the full moon, which is at its brightest and most beautiful during this time. They eat mooncakes, a special pastry that symbolizes unity and togetherness, making the Mid-Autumn Festival a cherished time for family reunions and celebrations. Section 9 Conclusion: China's climatic diversity and its enduring influence. China's vast territory hosts a remarkable range of climates. We have journeyed through its major climatic zones, from the tropical warmth of the south to the subtropical regions with 4 distinct seasons. We explored the temperate north's cold winters and the continental northeast's extreme temperatures. Arid conditions prevail in western deserts. Highland climates characterize the Tibetan Plateau. This diversity is a defining feature of China. It makes the country incredibly varied. Geographical factors are the architects of these climates. Towering mountain ranges act as barriers. They influence wind and moisture patterns. Expansive deserts create dry inland conditions. The long coastline and oceans bring moisture. As we conclude our exploration of China's climatic diversity, it's crucial to address an emerging challenge: climate change. This chapter delves into how rising temperatures and shifting precipitation patterns are affecting various regions across China. In the south, warmer temperatures are intensifying tropical storms and increasing humidity. This has led to more frequent and severe flooding, disrupting daily life and agriculture. The central regions are witnessing erratic rainfall patterns. Where once predictable monsoons nurtured crops, now uncertainty looms, making farming a gamble against nature's whims. In the north, winters are becoming milder, but at a cost. The thawing permafrost threatens infrastructure and traditional ways of life. Meanwhile, the northeast faces both droughts and floods, creating a paradox of water scarcity and excess. The western deserts are expanding, encroaching on arable land and forcing communities to adapt or relocate. The Tibetan Plateau, known as the Third Pole, is experiencing accelerated glacial melt, impacting water sources for millions downstream. As China grapples with these changes, innovative solutions are emerging. From advanced irrigation techniques to climate-resilient crops, efforts are underway to mitigate the impact on agriculture and daily routines. Yet the journey is far from over. The resilience of China's people, their ability to adapt and innovate, will be put to the test as they confront the realities of a changing climate. This challenge, like the diverse climates themselves, will shape China's future in profound ways. Reflecting on this, we see that China's climatic diversity is not just a testament to its natural beauty, but also a poignant reminder of our planet's fragility and the urgent need for sustainable practices. Thank you for joining us on this journey through China's climatic landscapes. Stay tuned for more explorations into the wonders of our world.